Hi guys, welcome back. Episode 16 of Baggio, and we are back in the routine. I hope everyone has had a good Christmas. We are back in the routine of Baggio Saturday and Tuesday of every week, and look at who we play today. We were first seeds, second team, first team out of the pot was us. First team out of the pot in pot 2 was Ghent. We've already qualified. But I thought I'd show you the game very quickly. We're going to play pretty much our reserve team. But it's been a while since you were here. We also play Real Betis in today's episode, who are flying. They're top of La Liga. We are in 5th, so we played the Celta Vigo game at the start of the season. We narrowly drew after that with Villarreal, which has proved to be a bad result. But we're doing okay. I don't think we're going to finish any lower than 5th. It is going to be quite tough to break this Atletico Madrid, possibly, because we've just drawn 3-3 with them and we were the better team. We were nowhere near Real Madrid and Barca. We lost 5-1 in Madrid and we lost 2-1 at home to Barca, but they could have beaten us 5-6. So realistically, Betis is our best option at catching somebody and getting into that 4th position. We've done a tweak. We've got a shadow striker in now, we promise. One striker. We did have Muriel up there, but I wanted to get Sarabia in. So Sisto's on the left, Promise, Sarabia, Rashford. They're my front 4 going forward. There will be loads of changes for the first game. We have already qualified in the Europa League quite comfortably. Yeah, very comfortably. Pretty much playing our second string all the way through. Ghent are finding it a little bit tougher. I think they're in 3rd. They're already out. I think they're out. They're out of the... Are they out? Are they out? Oh no, they've got a decent chance. They need to probably get a win today. The big match, Betis, we need to beat them just so we can catch them up. We don't want them to be moving away from us. As I said, Mauricio Sarri got sacked, finishing in 5th position, and Champions League football is what the board want this year. Right, so we're making 11 changes from the team that have just beaten Bilbao. As you can see, it's a pretty strong 11. Serrano, the sub-keeper, is in. Kaya and Ganon, who were our first choice centre-halves at the start of the season, have now found themselves out of the team, mainly due to Franco and Gomez both having superb starts to the season for us. A little bit, we've got 3 strikers pretty much playing. We've got Mandzukic playing as an inside forward and Ben Yedder. Promise, Sarabia and Sisto, Rashford, I want all rested. They've played a lot of games. Sisto is not good and Promise is not good at keeping match condition. Look, 88. They need a rest, and we've got that big game at the weekend, and it gives us a chance to get some players in and rotated. We normally play with a shadow striker, but Hamzik is more comfortable as a playmaker, so that's what we'll do. We need a good account of ourselves. Win's a win. It's worth some money as well. Ghent are now playing with a diamond. Raskin was one of our up-and-coming players. Chema is in. Cesis found himself out the side. I was a little bit unfortunate. I did have a little punt, looked at having a punt at him until Franco came up for us. Siddersley is the left back that they signed in the summer as well. 3 million. That was obviously to replace Chilwell. And then poor old Glenn Didu, he's out at the side. He's actually in the 21s. So they're going with Yarmochuk and Pons. How has Pons started? Yep, pretty decent. So, here we go. We're looking strong though. We've got a midfield of Hamzik, Matuidi and Genduzi. With them playing a diamond, we should get a lot of joy down the flank. So managed to rest everyone who's on the pitch now. Probably will not start Sunday's game, which is a big bonus for us. Really good. Pozzo would have probably played it today, but he's out injured. I think I will look at bringing in not a striker, probably a winger. Someone who can play either flank, just to add a little bit more quality going forward. Because we want to win this. I think we've got a good chance of, depending on what gets dropped out of the Champions League, we've got a good chance of going far in this competition. So wait, dull game so far. I've got a corner just before half-time. Hamzik with it. Mandzukic, good save by Classic. They managed to keep hold of him. I did have a little look at Kachakaraba as well, but then when Franco came up, he's been class for us. Midfield's been the two centre midfielders has been not a problem, but if there's anywhere we need to maybe look at improving, it is the central midfield area. Tweedy, possibly. I want to give him a go in the first team, but every time he plays, he doesn't play very well. He is quite old though. He's about 34, 35. There we go. Ben Yedder. Broken a couple of times quite nicely. Mandzukic. There we are. We're up and running. Finally, his first goal of the season. Was happy with the group. Really happy with the group. Mainz, Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ghent. Oh, good save. Good save from Serrano, from Pont. Be good to eventually go back to Fiorentina and do something there. But they haven't improved since we left, put it that way. I didn't spend any money again in the summer. I don't think there was a penny spent. Matuidi, go on, hit one. Oh, he has it one. He has it one. There we go, Blaise Matuidi. Let's just get him off the pitch as well. Save his legs. We might just have a look at playing him instead of Renato Sanchez on Sunday against Betis. So good job it has been a double episode today, because nothing much has really happened. Nice, easy win. Gearing us up for the game on Sunday. Betis. Really going to be a marker to see how good we are. They're in. Ponce is in. He's got a chance to get one. Ooh, he's just fired wide. There we go, guys. 2-0. Easy as it comes as a game before a big game. That's what you want. Not having to really stretch. Even, to be fair, most of these aren't going to play. Probably all of them. Maybe Matuidi. We might look at getting Matuidi in, but nice little 2-0 victory. Sets us up. They've just asked me in the press conference, was it nice to get one over your former employees? And because nothing was made of it. That was I would have hoped that was something Football Manager might have been able to put in the game. So when the draw was done and we got Ghent straight away, there was no mention that I'd literally just left Ghent to go manage Sevilla. Something that really needs to be for the whole interaction part of the game and how media now works in football. That's something that Football Manager really need to get on and get sorted, because I've had one question. That's it. But I did say there was no ill feelings, of course, because there hasn't. It'll be Fiorentina that will feel my wrath. So that sets us up very nicely for the Betis game. So 2 players have kept their place in the team, so 9 changes in all. We've gone with Julian Arana, who is just in better form. I know he's been playing Europa League, but he's been playing well every single game. Banat's not done anything for me so far in the league. The 30 million transfer that was already in place before I came in. And then we've gone for Matuidi as well. So this is probably our strongest 11. Still question marks about this. Hamzik, I'm not too keen on playing that because he's 35. And with Matuidi also 34. We've got to be careful. Messer's not much younger. He's 32. So remember, we need to get some fresh legs in there for next season. Anyway, let's get into it. Real Betis also had a game. They played in Europa League action. I wouldn't have thought they made 11 changes like we did. So here we go, playing in the beautiful red kit. Barca have just won. By the looks of them, Atleti won as well. There we go, Arana. Pumped into the box. Oh, it's a bad header. Down by Marcelo. And we are 1-0 up. Marcus Rashford's 9th of the season. Don't think there's much chance of us getting him back next season. Well, I don't think we'd be able to afford him. Canales. Oh, he's at the post. Don't think Matuidi's going to make it to the full length to the end of the game. But we'll see how he gets on. As Betty's got the ball again. We're hoping that. Oh, they've hit the post again, and a good save from Robles. Jesus. Oh, get a grip of it, man. What I was going to say is, Betis may outdo us today. But I think as the season progresses, they probably just haven't got the quality to keep the run going. I think we've probably got more quality. So hopefully we just stay in there, coattails for as long as possible, and then we can nick 4th place. Here we go, Sisto, Mesa, Quincy Promes, Matuidi, sweeps a lovely ball out to Sarabia, great touch. Oh, Promise, how's he hit that in from there? Look like with very little backlift, and we are 2-0 up against top of the league. Matuidi out, lovely touch from Sarabia, cuts the ball back, and Promise just glitches his way, strikes it home, 2-0. We are flying. We do come quite sloppy late on in games. We have let a lot of goals in late on, even games that we've already, especially games that we've found ourselves ahead in. We've won games 3-2, 2-1 when we should have been winning them 3-1, 3-0, 2-0. So the game is definitely not over. And we've already seen that Betis are quite dangerous. And they're in here. They're in. He should score. Oh my God. He's hit. Oh, it was a save. It didn't look like a save. Good save from Robles then. It just looked like he'd absolutely blazed that wide. We're going to have to be careful here. We're conceding a lot of chances and they finally put one in. Sergio Canales from the free kick. Nice free kick. Told you, this is an issue. 6.4 from Mesa, 6.7 from Matuidi. He's about knackered as well. Let's have a look. Do we go Hamzik? Okay, we'll go Hamzik. At least we'll see if we can keep the ball a little bit better. He's only got 45 minutes in there, but Mesa was terrible. So that January, can we pick up a deep line playmaker possibly? And then a winger. But it would only be back up. And then Mandzukic. Mandzukic was there, did a good job. Here we go. Betis first. Highlight the second half and put it over. Mandzukic is not a bad option for out wide if needed. We have got the Sevilla, what's he called? Pozzo. We've got Pozzo to come back in. Right, I'm just going to drop it onto cautious as Betis come forward again. We've done absolutely nothing this half. Canales, he's hit the post and they've scored. He's going VAR. We're going to put that back onto positive. Oh, it was offside. Was offside. I think what we're going to do is we'll see where this highlight takes us. We might look at bringing off Sisto. I don't know what I've got on the bench, to be honest. Franco's cleared. All right, Sanchez. Rashford's in. Come on. Come on. He misses a lot of these. He hasn't this time. And it is game, set, and match. Sisto can come off, though. Mandzukic on. Renato Sanchez. From Matuidi. Yeah. So I think we may get away with the midfield that we have at the moment. We have got Guendouzi as well who can play in there. So there it is, very tight. 4 points separate the top 5 after 13 games. Madrid will probably win their spare game as well. But this was big for us today. They're going to get one. Told you. Oh, can we see it out? Go defensive. Nope. Nope. Almost good tackle. Good tackle from Quincy Promes. Can we break? Not with a pass like that. Is this going to be an equaliser? Bernard. Nice football. We're not really pressing. We're just running alongside him. Good save from Robles. Jesus Christ. Can we defend it? It's gone all the way through. What's he given there? Just throw in. Slow the game down. Another highlight. Mandzukic. Pass the ball. Hamzik. Promes. Come on. Sanchez. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Franco. Hamzik. To Promes. Arana. He's gone for a run himself. Mandzukic. Get in. Now that is game, set and match. Mario Mandzukic. 2 goals in 2 games. For the, how old is he? 35. And that should be that, guys. There we go. 2 wins in the episode. We haven't had that very often on the Baggio. So guys, there we are. We have opened up the title race quite nicely. Now Barcelona unfortunately have gone top, but as I said, we're just trying to get into that top 4. We've got cup game next, so that will be a bonus if we can win a cup, win a Europa League, possibly. Bit of transfer business to do. We will come back. Let's have a little look. Maybe there. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll come back for the Barcelona home game. Hopefully, we will still be in touching distance. We've got quite a nice run. Vallecano, Tenerife, Girona, Espanyol, Almeria, Osasuna, Villarreal, Celta Vigo, Leganes. So you would have thought that we would be able to pick up 90% of them being wins. How many games did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. We want to be winning at least 7 of them. I think any points dropped in these games will be classed as disappointing. So, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like in there. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we will see you Tuesday for the Barcelona game. We will also find out who we have drawn in the Europa League. And thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will see you for the next one. See you later.